Fernando Tatis Jr., his first career walk-off home run posted by MLB. You can see this was really cool. He got to celebrate with his teammates at the end there. I'm obviously ecstatic for him and for having this moment. Huge win. The Padres needed this. They lost that Sunday game in Colorado, and then to have the blown save on Monday night at home against the Angels, that was also ending a 4-game home losing streak for the Padres by winning that game. And then they came through and also won on Wednesday as well. So salvaging 2 out of 3 after blowing the save is about the best outcome you could hope for. But I noticed something about Fernando's home run here, Nika, and I was wondering if you could flip to the next slide because I slowed it down a little bit. And as you can see, I saw a lot of people saying that Fernando mistimed his stride here because there was a blatant pause before he swung the bat, but after he strided. And the reason why I want to point this out is because this is basically textbook definition how you're supposed to actually hit a curveball.
Okay.
And I feel watching baseball today that far too many hitters guess when they're at the plate. You know, I'll often say to you like, oh, how can they take that pitch? It's right down the middle. He's guessing. He has to be guessing. And when I look at this swing, this is exactly how you're supposed to time up like an off-speed pitch. Is like you would stride, but then have the will and the recognition to keep your hands back before swinging. And even though this was not what was happening here, this was like Fernando having his timing off and hitting a fastball. It's exactly how you're supposed to hit a curveball, ironically. So maybe he'll unlock that ability somehow through this. That would be fun. But
okay.
It's just something that I recognized and I thought was ironic, considering a lot of people saying that he was mistiming the fastball. It's actually textbook definition how you're supposed to kind of square up a breaking ball. And yeah.
And that was his, that was the walk-off, right?
That was the walk-off. And you also see he had the big leg kick again at the beginning of his swing. And we've been seeing more and more of Fernando drifting back to that. And I wonder if it's just not something he feels comfortable with the low stride. We'll have to see how it evolves and progresses as the season goes on.
Is that his adjustments that he has done during the off season?
Yeah, well, he had kind of kicked it. He had kind of gotten rid of the high leg kick. And over the past couple of weeks, I think during the home run slump, we slowly started to see it come back, and it's back. I don't know if it's back all the time. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it more closely than I have been. But
is that more of a timing mechanism for him, or you think he generates like more of a torque?
I would say timing and also just comfort level for him. It might be just how he feels more naturally comfortable hitting. And I think whenever you make adjustments or changes to your form, like in the middle of your career, there's always going to be a hesitancy to go through with it because of your past success. And anytime you go through any struggles with the new technique, you're going to always like kind of want to revert back to the old ways. So that's why I said we'll have to see how it evolves if he tries to go back to the new way, because ultimately they feel like that's better for the longer term success of his whole career and striking out less and all those things that were happening.